And the fact of the matter is that what we have seen over the past 200 years of industrial development is that, especially in the case of fossil fuels, economists call it externalize, we say hidden costs, but they put out all of these other costs and make the public bear those costs. Sometimes the costs are individual human lives. So yes, it's great that we were able to figure out how to burn fossil fuels and generate electricity, but the pollution from that electricity generation has led to a lot of pain and suffering.
And I want to start with this issue of hidden costs. So we heard that, okay, there was this industrial revolution, and we didn't account at all for the hidden costs, of people getting sick from coal smoke, and certainly people did get sick to some extent from coal smoke. But what was missing from that whole discussion, and what unfortunately is missing from every single green discussion I've ever heard of this issue, is the fact that during that period the life expectancy doubled, that the human environment got immeasurably better. So you can't condemn the technologies that work by reference to a fantasy world that generates no pollution. So it's hypocritical to say, oh, I'm concerned with these hidden elements, when the huge thing that's being ignored is the hidden benefit. I mean, the benefit that we've gotten from fossil fuels in the past and today is enormous. What's the benefit when gasoline takes you to the hospital? What's that worth? Is that factored into the price? So there's this whole pseudo-economic idea that somehow the price is supposed to reflect this exact value to society of everything, which is a very big misunderstanding of prices. But the thing I want to point out here is that, as I said at the beginning, the positives are completely being ignored. The positives are life and death, and all we hear is negative, 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 with this promise that, well, the technology is here. Well, if the technology is here, then why is it economic nowhere? To say the technology exists, it just means someone can generate some power in a lab. That's different from running your mother's respirator in a hospital with a network full of windmills, which has never happened. And if there's no evidence it can happen at all, or certainly that it can't happen economically.